Hey guys, hope all of you are doing well. So, this week I'm going to talk about an interesting book I had a pleasure of reading. The name of the book is The Maratha Century. Hope you can see it. The Maratha Century by Dr. Uday Kulkarni. I would say this is a fascinating read. I never enjoyed such a read for a long time. You can see, you can make out from my face. It's a well researched and a wonderfully written book with some fascinating pictures from about the Maratha rulers, starting with the greatest of them all, Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj, and it covers about different rulers from the dynasty, from the empire, not just Shivaji Maharaj, but also many unknown names, at least for me, like Nana Saheb, the Patwardhans, Traimbakji Dengle. So there are many unknown faces who dominated the political scene for over uh, for close to 172 years. So I'm pretty thrilled and engrossed by the subject matter and the kind of narrative that this sets, right? And uh, they were like the Marathas were the first indigenous rulers of the Indian subcontinent after many decades of foreign invasion. And it speaks about their vision of Swarajya, or independence, right? About establishing their independence, their struggles, their wars against the invaders from the north, starting from the Mughals and then ending with the British. So it was a long history. Most of the uh, most of the narrative were lost. So I'm happy that we could read it. At least I'm not exposed to many of the stories and tales which were mentioned in the book. So I found it pretty interesting, and the pictures which were covered in the book are really good. And the author has painstakingly done some good research to cover that the to go against the popular narrative. It might be a little controversial, I'm not sure, but the popular narrative that we have is the British ascended their ascension to controlling the entire subcontinent happened by defeating the Mughals. But here the author gives a different narrative that in fact the British conquered India by defeating the Marathas and the Sikhs and not the Muslims. So that's a very different perspective. I don't know whether it is whether it is controversial or not, but I found it very interesting, and um, it is backed by some well done research. So I hope you enjoy this book. If you have already read this book, please share your thoughts. I look forward to hear from you. So that's all for this week. I will come back next week with another interesting book. So until then, take care. Bye.